It's Jack from B&T MacFarlane. Today we have a special one. We're going to go over the entire RTV lineup from Kubota, so let's get into it. So it's a pretty special moment today. I don't remember the last time that I've actually seen every single RTV model in our lineup right here. So we can't talk about Kubota RTVs without talking about ETAs. If you want one this summer, I would 100% recommend putting your name on one as soon as possible. That's just because they do take months and months to come in. But now that that's out of the way, we're gonna jump up on my left-hand side, your right-hand side, take a look at the RTV520. So we're gonna start this with the RTV520. This is the baby brother in the RTV lineup. It is a gas-powered model, so it is the smallest in terms of form factor, pulling capacity and all that, but it's gonna be perfect if you just have some light duty to run around your cottage or your property to do anything like that. What's nice about these RTVs is that they do have the ability to put a winch on the front, so any one of these you can put a winch on the front of them. This one here, it does have quite a few options. It has the windshield, the roof, the lights, so it's gonna look pretty good at night when you're going down the street. These RTVs too, they come with four-wheel drive or rear differential lock. You can have a manual dump box as well as an electric dump box option. So taking a look at the inside of this RTV, it has enough room for two people with a seat belt. This 520 does not come with any kind of side doors. There are aftermarket options available in order to add doors onto it. The color on these RTVs too, this one, it can come in a camo option as well as an orange option. Most of the time we do see them in orange, so it is kind of nice to see a camo one for once. Tire choices on these ones too, you can get RTV tires like the ones on it now, or you can get what they call heavy duty worksite tires. So those are going to be kind of like your turf tire or running around your property tire. If you have any kind of snow removal work or any plowing work to do, I'd 100% recommend getting that heavy duty worksite tire. You're going to have a little bit better traction in the winter, and it does work okay for trail riding and stuff like that as well. So around back, the really nice thing on the RTV520 is it does have a standard 2-inch receiver. So you can absolutely tow with this. You can put in a normal truck receiver hitch on this, tow your boat around, your trailers, anything that you need to do around your property, you can get done with this RTV. The next model in Kubota's RTV lineup will be the X900 and Kubota's X series in general. So this one, it is going to be a diesel powered RTV, so it does give it that extra pulling power. Makes it a little bit slower on the top speed. It'll only do about 40 kilometers an hour. So it's not really designed for trail riding. It's definitely a complete workhorse for around your property. Some notable things up front will be that front brush guard, as well as that winch as well. Like I said earlier, all these RTVs, they do come with a winch. Not from factory, but most of them go out from dealer with a winch on it. Below that winch, you will see a receiver on the front of the RTV. That's a huge advantage over the 520 because you're actually able to use that to tow trailers from the front, whether you're reversing a log trailer out of the bush or reversing your boat trailer around. Other than that too, this RTV is just going to be bigger in size. It's going to be a little bit wider, a little bit longer. It's going to have a little bit more space up inside of the driver's seat there. So coming across the X series from Kubota, you'll see the X900. It has quite a bit of space up here on the operator's platform. It has proper, almost bucket seats up here as well. Again, it does come with four-wheel drive as well as a rear differential lock as well in case you absolutely need it. Inside of the X series, you're going to have the X900, X1120, as well as the X1140. So the X900, it is the baby brother in the X series. It'll have a little bit less horsepower than the X1120, but really not enough to notice any kind of difference. The cool thing about the X series is you can get it in a 4-seater option, so that will be the X1140. Unfortunately, we don't have one at the moment. I think we have about one coming in for the entire year right now. But basically, it's just going to take away some of the bed space here, and it'll give you an extra row of seats, but you can fold down those seats to regain that bed space. So around back on the X series, the one notable thing is about 99% of the ones that we order in from the factory will come with the hydraulic dump option. So that's a really nice feature to have. Instead of having to manually lift up the back here, you're going to actually have the hydraulic feature in order to just dump it. The back here, it does also have a spray-in bed liner, so it's not going to rust, it's not going to scrape if you put anything back here. Below the bed as well, you're going to have another 2-inch receiver on the back, so you're able to tow your trailers around that way as well. So now we're on to the Kubota XG850. So it is an X model, but it is also a gas powered. So it's the exact same size and frame size as the X model, except it comes with a 50 horsepower Subaru gas engine. So this one is kind of your mix between work and play. So you're definitely going to be able to do some work with it around your property and around your farm. except it'll also do about 60 kilometers an hour, so it doesn't do painfully slow 40 kilometers an hour going through the trails. You can still get from point A to point B a little bit quicker. Much like the X Series, it's going to have a lot of the same features. We do add a winch on most of these with a hitch receiver on the front of this as well. Again, most of these, they do go out with a canopy and windshield as well, so it just keeps you out of the sun and keeps some of the cold winter air off your face if you use it then. So color options on the XG850, this one does have the most color options out of any of the RTVs from Kubota. You can get it in camo as you see here. They come in orange, black, and tan, and there's a ton of wheel options that you can get with them as well. You can get the worksite tires in alloy or in steel, and then the ATV tires in alloy or steel as well. So the cabin here too, much like the RTV X Series, it's going to have two almost bucket style seats, except on the XG850 you will have the doors on it as well. Again, you're going to have four-wheel drive, rear differential lock, and all that. It is electronic fuel injected as well, so this engine you're not going to have to pull a choke in the winter. It does start about 99% of the time in the winter. I know this winter I had no problem starting it. It was about minus 34 and this thing would fire right up. So again, much like the RTV X Series, it does come with that spray-in bed, which is nice to keep it from rusting or getting any kind of damage in that bed. The one main difference though is that it does not come with a hydraulic bed dump option from factory, so it is a dealer installed option, and it is electric over hydraulic. So you will get a switch up in your operator's seat there that's much like a winch switch. You just press that button and a hydraulic cylinder will dump that bed back for you. When you flip this up here, you will see that there is a 2-inch receiver down there as well, so you are able to tow around your trailers again with this RTV. So the last one here, it is going to be the Deluxe model, so it is the RTV X1100C. It's definitely a mouthful. This one here, it comes in orange or camo. The one thing that sets this one apart is that it does come with a full cab with heat, air conditioning, radio. It also comes with that hydraulic bed option, much like the RTV X Series. So it is a diesel powered one, so you do get all the benefits of the pulling power and the towing capacity and the lift capacity inside of that bed, but you are limited to about 40 kilometers an hour in this. So just like the RTV X900 and the X Series, it will have those bucket style seats with four-wheel drive, rear differential lock. These windows, they do roll down, so you can actually physically roll them down. Has almost everything except for powered windows in this RTV. We also send these with a radio as well. They are Bluetooth radios, so you can hook up your phone to it and listen to some music while you're out doing your work. So the same goes for the RTV X1100. It comes with that spray-in liner as well as the hydraulic dump like I mentioned. There's also a 2-inch receiver down there below, so you're able to again tow haul your trailers as you need. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and if you need help with parts, sales, or service, give us a call at 613-225-0555. Thank you.